to some of the northernmost waters of the beautiful Chesapeake Bay. We're at M&T Bank Stadium near Baltimore's Inner Harbor. Today, we have an all-AFC meeting. It's the Houston Texans and the Baltimore Ravens. On one sideline, a look at the Texans head coach. These guys off to the kind of start they needed this season. They're 3-1 thus far. Facing off with him, that is head coach John Harbaugh of the Ravens. These guys are ready, as they always are, to play in front of this home crowd, hoping the extra surge of momentum pays off in a win. I'm Kate Scott here with Brock Hewitt. Everybody just about set. And we're off from Baltimore. Set to return this, Trey Palmer. And this drive will start inside the 25. So here come the Texans for their opening drive. And they're brought out, Brock, by the dual-threat quarterback out of Alabama. It's Jalen Milroe.
I think we could give them a pass from last week because they still found a way to win, and that's the ultimate job of a quarterback. But those interceptions, that's not what we're used to seeing out of him week to week. The 2 touchdowns, though, well, that's the bar he wants to hit each and every time out, and when he gets there, usually good things follow.
They bring him down, but not before he picks up 7, Brock, to begin this drive.
While that run may not move the chains, Kate, that is such a confidence builder. Sets the tone for more play action, maybe more runs. That's exactly how you want to start a drive.
From the gun, Milroe. Too much lead on that throw. That falls incomplete ahead of his target.
That's what I call complimentary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. Shotgun now for Milroe. He's got it, complete to Pickett. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line. That's good for 7 yards. And the Texans are going to have a 1st down.
Here we go.
Milroe from the gun. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 45-yard line.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. To the air, Milroe. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down.
Let's go now.
It's 3rd down. 7 yards to go.
Shotgun handoff here for Judkins. They're holding strong here. The defense gets him at the line. That's going to bring up 4th down. Here's Riley Dixon on now for the punt on 4th down. So the Ravens offense taking over for the first time here. It's last season's Offensive Rookie of the Year at the helm, Brock. What a rookie season he had. Led his team to the conference title game for the first time since 1991. It's Jaden Daniels.
A win is a win for him, whether he goes for 400 yards and 5 touchdowns, Kate, or maybe he just finds the end zone once like last week. And being the team-first guy he is, he'd be more than happy to end the game with just 1 touchdown pass, or maybe even no touchdown passes, so long as they get the win in the end.
All right, here we go. 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 12 at the 18-yard line.
From the gun, it's Daniels. Now he takes it. And Daniels with a smart business decision, sliding down after getting that first. Ball at the 33 for 1st down.
That's good for a Baltimore Raven.
Now the shotgun give to Spears. And that's good for a gain of 5. Jalen Johnson with the stop. 1st down run, nabs him 5. Now 2nd and 5. They run once more with Spears. And no 1st down here. He's up to the 42-yard line. Another half yard, and he'd have had it.
You know, these are the kind of runs, Kate, that a balanced game plan and a balanced offense is built on. It gets you good yardage, it sets up your play action, and it keeps that defense honest.
And that'll be enough for the first as they touch him down.
Kate, is there a simpler play in football that's come to life more than the QB sneak? We see all different varieties now, but it has become so darn effective. When we got a tough QB that wants to put it on his shoulders, he's silent for it.
Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
I'm going to guess at some point, whether it's in the huddle or over there on the bench on the sidelines after this drive, QB's going to go apologize to that running back. He just ran him into one heck of a negative play.
This option play now on second down. Gets a little something out of it before sliding to a stop. Only 2 yards on the play, and it brings up 3rd and 8. Through 1 quarter, neither side breaking through on the scoreboard. Hopefully no shortage of excitement coming up in the second. Back to the bank in just a moment.
Got it. Ready?
Play number 8 of this drive, and it's 8 that they need here on 3rd down.
Cougar 19.
Out of the gun, Daniels. Oh, he's going to run for it. Jukes one defender by a man, and now he's in the clear. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And that's good for a Ravens first down.
That's good for another Baltimore Raven.
Ready?
First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Now Daniels off the play action. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
17 at the Texans' 43-yard line.
Trying again, following the sack. Gets it to him on the screen. And this one's worked down to the 33 before being stopped.
We've heard it said, and I believe it to my core, football is the ultimate team sport. And a well-run screen like that is the ultimate team play because it takes all 11 doing their job.
Finds him over the middle. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. Still on the move, coming to the line for first and 10.
Baltimore first down.
Spears running behind center. This time they've got him. He can't break another tackle. He will go down behind the line.
That's got to be so frustrating for the runner. You're fighting the good fight. You even ripped through a tackle to stay afloat, but the blocking can't buy you enough time or room to even get back to the line of scrimmage.
Daniels setting up the play action. This one snagged by Dallas Goedert. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for first and goal. They get 19, and now they're going to have first and goal. That brings us to the 2-minute warning at the Inner Harbor. The Ravens hoping to break this tie before the half. This offense in position now. It's first and goal. Here's Spears on the carry. And that right there is the start of what could be a goal line stand. They hit him for a loss on first and goal.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, it came at the perfect time.
And this one stopped at the 3-yard line.
A whole bunch of credit goes to just about everybody on that offense. Guys up front, they gave the QB enough time to let that play develop. Excellent effort by that receiver to stay alive, but for the quarterback to scan the field and find his...
And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And they're headed in reverse after that sack. So close to the end zone, but with time winding down, they're going to try for the field goal. All right, timeout taken by the offense. 5 seconds left, and they can take some points into the locker room on this final play of the half. It'll be a field goal try now for Joshua Carty. A 27-yard look here. And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And that will get them on the board.
That's tremendous execution right there. Really using every bit of time they had left in a methodical drive, paying off with points. And remember, they'll get the ball to start the second half as well.
So we'll see if it's a kick return that ends our half, or if we get a play from scrimmage, as this one's away. So it's a touchback on the kickoff, and we're going to get one final snap here in the half.
5-yard line.
Probably looking at our final snap of the half here on first down. All right, snap and a quick kneel down, and the final few seconds are going to elapse here in our first half. So a field goal game at the half. Good one so far, 2 quarters to go. Now let's
Our
check in
look
with Scott
around the
Hansen.
league
He's got our EA
starts
Sports
now
halftime report.
with a matchup of contrasting styles. Okay, Kate, thanks very much. The first month of the season has come and gone. It's the first weekend of October, our first week with buys on the schedule. Lots to unpack, so let's get into it. And it's Dak Prescott. The throw, the catch, and a 39-yard touchdown pass. The Browns move to 4-1, looking good as they get the win here. From there, it's off to SoFi Stadium. We'll look in on the Rams as they play host to the San Francisco 49ers. And it's the second-year quarterback, Bo Nix. He connects. It's a 16-yard touchdown. The Rams find a way to get it done. 17-16, they win by a point. Lastly, we go to Indianapolis. It's the Colts taking on the Raiders. And it's Jordan Love. He'll decide to scramble here, and that's the right call. He's in from 9 yards out. The Raiders with the lead at the half. With that, here's a look at the rest of the action from around the NFL here in Week 5, the first weekend of October. Meanwhile, in our game, not much offense to talk about. Just one field goal on the board. 3-0 the score. As we hand it back over to the commentary team, Kate Scott and Brock Heward.
All right, thanks so much, Scott. We are back and about set to begin our second half. Here's Myers now to handle the kickoff. Set to return, this is Braxton Berrios. He stopped on the run back at the 27. The Ravens offense returning to the field for their second possession. And their last drive did end in points. Not as many as they wanted, though. They had to settle for that field goal despite advancing the football pretty well.
19, go.
Play action now, Daniels. Hits his tight end on the corner route. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs. A jolt to start that drive. They're up near the 45-yard line. Spears trying this straight ahead. And a nice little run there gets him 5. Second down upcoming.
Eddie Jackson brought it down. A 5-yard gain brings up second down.
One of the tight ends in motion left. Second down, they're going to the option. Nearly broke even, but the defenders followed that zone read well, and it's going to cost them about a yard. 3rd and 6 for them to figure out now.
Down and 6.
Shotgun snap to Daniels. The Texans closing in, and they will get him. And the defense comes through. That's going to back him up and bring up 4th down. Baltimore lined up in punt formation. And we'll see how his debut offering goes. He was only needed twice in last week's win, and he gets this one away. The Houston offense out and ready to set up shop. And their defense sure has kept this game close. Now it's time for them to come through, get some points for their team in this low-scoring affair. Texans to the line, 1st and 10. Here's Judkins to begin the drive. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play. Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9.
At the 21-yard line.
Hold on. 19, Tiger, 19, Tiger. 19,
Off the play fake, Milrow. Escapes the pocket. Gets it downfield, on target to Sutton. And he's going to be taken down, but plenty of damage already done.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
Here's Judkins on first down. Still going past the 40. And he gets this one down to the 27. It's a pickup of 26. And it sets up a Houston first.
I'll tell you what, Kay, one of the things I'm most proud of coming out of the broadcast are my O-line buddies that will hit me up during the game and say thank you. Thank you for finally showing some love and giving some light to what those big boys are doing up front. I got to play with some of the best to do it. I got to see it up close and personal. Because of it, I'll never forget it. And they just showed up on that run. When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage, he gets to that edge before the...
And he'll get this across. Touchdown, Houston! The Texans grab the lead on their first series of the half. Well, Brock started small at first, but then he found that lane, and it was a race to the end zone from that point on.
And it takes a little bit of everybody. How many times do we hear these coaches tell us, if you're going to get a run play for a big gain, it takes the whole group, all 10 of them around him have to do their job. Got to block up front, receivers got to block on the perimeter, they all get it done, and a big chunk run follows.
Now it's Jason Myers on for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Texans take a 4-point lead. Thanks so much for that look around the league, Scott. Now let's turn our attention back to this one as we get set to begin our third quarter. Here's Myers now to handle the kickoff. Barrios now to return it. Mismanages to get just beyond that 30-yard line. The Ravens trotting out their offense. They struggled to produce on that last series, but better results ahead as they take possession here. Throwing on first down, Daniels. Hauled in by Goddard, left side. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down. They'll keep this drive moving and come to the line for 1st and 10. Shotgun handoff now for Spears. And they will stop him at the line on what proves to be the final play of this third quarter. 3 quarters in the books from this one. It's the Ravens' ball. They come in trailing, but that lead is within reach. Second and 10, need to get some positive yardage here. Now Daniels to throw. He tucks it and takes off. Big gainer here as he picks up 20. And that'll be first down, Baltimore. They're set up at the 35 now. Firing quickly out of line, Daniels. And he gets down to the 24 before he stopped. A new set of downs awaits him. Here's 1st and 10.
Baltimore, first down.
On the handoff, this is Spears. And they will score. It's a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens take a 4th quarter lead. It's a Tajay Spears touchdown. That one splits the uprights. And the Ravens push their lead to 3. The Ravens kicking team is ready, and they're going to send this one away. This return starts at the 5. This makes it up to the 25. Out now come the Texans on offense. They find themselves down here in the 4th after that touchdown. This game could end up depending on how they respond right here. Handoff now to Judkins. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
As that linebacker makes that tackle right in the middle of the field, all I'm thinking about right now, Kate, training camp. Because that's the middle drill right there. That is textbook. What you do in training camp, coming to life when it matters.
Here's Judkins on second down. Through the second level at the 40. And he's going to get all the way up to the midfield stripe. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains.
So all he needed to see right there before the snap. Defense way overcommitted to stopping the quick pass. Became really easy to hand it off and watch that running back do the rest.
Let's go now.
First down throw here from Milrow. We've got a screen to the running back. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got first down.
At that down and distance, this group was pretty confident the screen would get them enough yards for the first, and it did. And so long as it keeps working like that, I bet you it'll be a go-to play for them when they need it the next time.
Connects on the crosser. And he pushes this down to the 22-yard line. They've got 3 timeouts and the 2-minute warning left for them. We've got first and 10.
First down, Houston.
18, 5 years.
We'll go play action here. It's Milrow. Cut out left. And he's in. Touchdown, Houston. The Texans take a fourth-quarter lead. So that, Brock, an important score here as they move out in front.
You know, Kate, this is the time of the game where fatigue starts to set in every once in a while. But that right there was a determined-looking drive. They were not going to be denied and able to score and take the lead.
A chance to take their lead beyond a field goal on this point after. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Texans take a 4-point lead.
14. Ravens 10. Jason
Here's Myers now to handle the kickoff. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback. Now the Ravens all set for another possession. They'll try to emphasize what worked on their last drive, which ended, Brock, in a touchdown. This will be the last play before our 2-minute warning. Daniels now on first down. Short pass brought in. And he'll get it up to the 44. That's the 2-minute warning here from Baltimore. Ravens needing 4 points.
60 boxes, 60 boxes.
Now a gift to Spears, coming left. They stop him just in time. He got back to the line, but denied the yard they needed. Third down coming up.
Kate, it's amazing how fast these guys are on the field and how fast your fortunes can turn. Second and short run, you're feeling good about yourself. With a negative play, well, now comes a critical third down.
Ready?
And they crush him right near the marker. It looks close, but yeah, Brock, I think he safely got that first down before the hit.
That's good for a Baltimore.
Here he is to throw. He's got it over the middle. And he's going to go down right along the midfield stripe.
A gain of 4 brings up second down.
Setting up to pass.
58.
And really, no, he's not going to escape. They take him down on a pivotal play late in this ball game.
A 5-yard loss brings up third down and 10.
To throw. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. So after getting that pass away, he's in some visible discomfort. Training staff out now to see how serious it may be.
Okay.
Hands are tied. Gotta have it on this fourth down. Timeout coming from the Texans. That's their first. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. All right, down by 4. They gotta have this one on fourth down. Desperation time here. Trying to push it deep downfield. And this is rejected. The defender knocks the throw away and forces a turnover on downs.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
Houston's offense back out now and ready to go. That defensive stand might have been the final effort needed to seal away the victory, Brock, but can't quite take off the pads just yet. Offense has to finish this one out.
A few things here, Kate, to keep in mind, right? You got to slow the game down as a quarterback. Take every second off the clock. If you're handling the ball, you guard it with your life, and you make sure your defense doesn't come on the field again. They just did their job. Now you got to do yours.
First down.
Ball at the 33 for first down.
Here we go. Set. Hop.
They stay on the ground with Williams. And he can only manage 1 yard. The defenders were at the ready to bring him down. Now we're going to have a timeout taken by Baltimore. It's second. And they'll have just one left to burn now.
The one thing I can say positive about the execution of that play is at least he didn't go backwards.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down.
Go.
This is Sutton working the right side. And he will have the Texans first down there. The celebrations can begin now down on that sideline. The defense takes its third and final timeout. That's all they had, so the offense free to start running the clock down now. And they've got themselves another 1st and 10.
Ready. 60 Eagles. 60 Eagles.
From the gun, Judkins. And second down is going to be a good bit tougher. He can't even get back to the line. This play loses yards.
Give some credit to the defense on that one. We don't see him get fooled into making the wrong read very often in the RPO. That's why the RPO, in fact, is part of their game to begin with. He normally makes the right call. He didn't do it there.
So the Texans come away with the road win. And I know it's different for every sport, Brock. So is this the point where we'd say this winning streak is official? Might have something to it. 3 wins in a row now after this latest triumph.
Well, you get to this point, and what happens is you get to that building the next day and everybody feels good. Secretary feels good, chef feels good, kitchen feels good. Everybody's feeling good of stacking these kind of wins in a row.
This has been another edition of the NFL on EA Sports. With all our crew here and my broadcast partner, Brock Heward, I'm Kate Scott. It's a win for the Texans as we say so long from Baltimore.